Hello! We're back into it. With the chores done and like a fourth of a pizza eaten. Now ready to keep it going and keep pushing. Where we last left off, we needed to... oh, it's Rose. Of where I am now, it's pleasant sweet aromas. I think someone planted berries and they burst into bloom. See you again sometime. I have a bad habit of leaving the game on while I'm not, like, here. Which is why every now and again I come back and I see, like, the first thing that happens every stream is I immediately get, called, hang on, something. You can see your Pokemon can only be doing good. Your female is grown by 12 and Scrim by 8. Oh, they are not much stronger, huh? I guess when you're not running back and forth on a track, they don't get too crazy. Still, it is slightly disappointing. Alright, let's get him off him. Oh, we have to give it to something else? Alright, well, there. Now it's art. Alright, we need to, I just wanted to make sure that Mystic Water was back in our possession, where it belongs. Let us briefly put Goon out. I mean, Goon's fine. He's doing his job. He's just nothing, like, he's not a pinch hitter. He's not, like, the closer. He's just another guy that we use. Alright. Oh, Scrim's 31, so he's actually, like, in a solid spot. The only thing with Scrim is he's gonna need, or she. Yeah, she's gonna need, what? They're so ugly. The little sprite. Yeah, she's gonna need, you forgot the move I taught you again. Whatever, we should play Stomp with Strength again. But... yeah, Scrim, probably just leave them here, because yeah, the only thing we're gonna use them for is if we just load them up with TMs. Let's just put Scrim back in the cage. Where that demon belongs, and see what Femel is doing. Okay, they got 30. 30, yeah, 30 levels now. Oh right, yeah, you were holding that berry this whole time. Oblivious, which isn't very good. Yeah, it learned magnitude as it should. Let me, again, let's check the old Numel moveset. Just to be certain. I just don't want to, like, think about giving it Earthquake and then it learns Earthquake naturally. It does! It learns Earthquake and Flamethrower naturally, so this little guy is probably good to just be trained. Only thing is that, like, I was thinking about how to utilize Numel, and the only thing I came up with is it is a... like, if we do fight the super boss, Numel will be pulled in as our good, like our Black Ranger. Our mysterious, new entry. Because I don't think there's a single other place in the game where Numel can shine. It just doesn't have that many good matchups. Again, good for the super boss, but yeah, it's bad for everything, every major thing that's coming up. So yeah, you also just gotta chill in the daycare. My only concern is that it will, like, fuck itself over out of learning the good moves, but it should be fine. Yeah, because just looking at the 2 gym leaders we have upcoming and whatnot, there's just not a good place for it. There's enough of a place for, honestly, cast form that I'm debating using it. I mean, let's... Its special attack is 40, which is existent. What's your special attack, friend? 42. Yeah, so cast form would overtake it. What's Wingle's? Oh, Wingle's very underleveled though. 37. Only gonna get better. And Jill Jig Jr. Jill Jig Jr. is at 32, and man, that special defense really is high. Let's see. Trying to think. Yeah, it's probably not worth it to whip out the Gel Jiggler Jr. Sorry, Gel Jig Jr., as I have named him. His... yeah, I think anything he can do, Wingle can probably do as well. I think he has better stats than Wingle. I'll be perfectly clear on that. I just think that Wingle's a flying type, and that's... Man, I mean... Is access to fly really that good? I think it's convenient. I don't know, I think convenience might beat, like, optimization in this case, because... Alright, let me take the Silk Scarf out. You can't get items otherwise. Man, we need to start working our way to Lily Cove. Can we go this way? We also need to try and get an encounter on Route 118. I remember. Also, I learned something while looking some stuff up. Turns out there might be some utility to putting Gyarados in the front, because Intimidate and Keen Eye actually affect encounter. What a great example. What a fantastic example. Okay, so allegedly, Intimidate makes it to where if a Mon is 5 levels lower than your Intimidate Mon, it re-rolls the chance for there to be a wild encounter. Which means Intimidate can work as like a poor man's Repel. Which, probably not that important, but it is useful enough for our purposes. Oh yeah, we could just go this way. Why did I not walk this way earlier? Am I dumb? Probably. Alright, well, we got an encounter on Route 120, so the only thing there for us is like... I mean, both ways out. Yeah, we need to get an encounter for Route 118, because we haven't yet, so let's... I think it's time to start fishing. And I'm officially not really worried about the level cap anymore, because the level cap for the next gym is so high. Honestly, we should probably get Giuseppe in here, because he needs to fucking evolve, finally. Alright, let's key item our new rod. Let us also... I want to move the items we actually... Oops. I want to move the items that we actually use that aren't like automatically prompted for us to use near the bottom. Convenience's sake. Okay. And now we fish. I also learned that suction cups and sticky hold makes you more likely to catch them on when you fish. We don't have them on with... Oh, it was a two-step. Sorry. We don't have them on with suction cups or sticky hold. Or Alright, this one was a fighter, so it better be cool. I hurt myself today. No, we can try that again. I have no idea what encounters are in the water here with the good rod, but like hopefully it's been better than that. Apparently it's a 50% chance to get something on the line without using a without using the suction cups or sticky hold Pokemon. But the only one with suction cups I can think of is Octillery, and the only one with sticky hold that I can think of is Gulpin. We have neither of those. That's a pretty acceptably leveled Magikarp. Piss off. I don't need a Magikarp. I need something new, something novel, something interesting. A Staryu. I think I would. Oh. Maybe there's nothing in this little area other than Magikarps. Maybe I should try the grass for something neat, but I feel like I've gotten most of the things that are in the grass, too. Come on. Oh, it's a really high level Tentacool. Don't want it. Please, I just want a water type I'm probably never gonna use. Work with me here. Also, dang, yeah, the Tentacool's excellent special defense is really on, like, full showing as I'm trying to beat him with these Leaf Blades. Honestly, for that EXP turn out, I might as well just run away from him. Alright, well, this one didn't put up much of a fight, so it could... Hey! Something new! I'm not gonna use it, but it's something new! Alright, how do we gently get our hooks into this Carvana? Because he's, like, Carvana has glass bones and paper skin. You must understand, this thing is not tough. At all. It is so weak that even using Elecmite's, like, flaccid, might be too much. Goon could probably... Wait, you're not Goon. Sorry. Gullible could probably water gun it just fine. Oh, his special attack isn't that high. I say before we commit to that bit, though, we just see if we can Ultra Ball it, because I... Wait, Nest Ball. Nest Ball is better on things under level 30, so this is its moment. This is what it's made for. Booyah. Alright. Caravana attacks ships in swarms, making them sink, although it's said to be very vicious Pokemon. It timidly flees as soon as it finds itself alone. Can we spell Copacabana in here? Copa... Okay. We could be Copacvana. No, Copavana is the closest thing we're gonna get. Oh well. Oops. Bon. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. When he turns into a shark later. I'm just kidding, we'd have to use him for that to happen. Watch this be something really cool and interesting. You know, I kept talking and saying could be something cool and interesting even as I watched the Electrike float on the screen. Like, I already knew that it was over. Let's see. What mons are we leading with? We are back into needing experience for, like, everyone, though, because, yeah, they have to hit level 40. Everyone is officially under-leveled. Oh, the guy didn't turn around. I kind of was gonna boost by being someone obviously strong. That's a bold strategy. Wouldn't someone obviously strong just put you in the dirt? Oh, what? Beef blade. Okay, well, if it's using a terrible move, so no fear here. Oh, what? Ever seen Beta Absol? It's got a weird face. This is my awesome bug Pokemon. My big brother got it for you. Okay. Oh shit! I was poised, I was primed and ready to make fun of whatever bug Pokemon we were about to see, and then it whips out this fucking thing. Hyper Cutter. Well, Pinsir is very physically defensive, and we don't have the type advantage, so Surf might actually be our best play after that attack boost. I mean defense boost, but whatever. And I was totally right. Spamming Surf is just the path. Here. Ultra Ball. The twins. Yeah, we got the two guys though I want to double battle with. Oh, they didn't. Yeah, we're beating the trainer's Pokemon. Okay. We've already seen this pair before. This is boring. A derivative bullshit. Once again, we're kind of left in a situation where he doesn't have much to do. Ice Cream's super effective, but Strength probably just hits harder here. Kinda sad that Gyarados doesn't have anything other than, like, Strength and, just other normal type moves to rely on, until he gets Earthquake, but... Nice. I mean, boring is good. I'll lock that in. You know, for people who give a shit about actually doing Nuzlocke, Gyarados is probably like, hey, now he's gonna be a lot better in the contributing. But Gyarados is probably just the picture of consistency. Old Rod gets you a Magikarp like anywhere in the game you want. And then your reward is something that just works, that just, like, no frills. It has Intimidate and good stats. What the fuck else do you want, man? Gullible has learned into Pelipper, trying to learn Protect. Why is that natural for you? Whatever, we can get rid of Wing Attack. I mean, Fly can miss, but we're not using Pelipper for its, phenomenal flying type offense. It's a special attacker. And Protect hypothetically has some things it can do. Okay, mark that. Pelipper learns Protect naturally. Pelipper for that thing I was mentioning about using a Protectmon to completely screw over Norman Slaking. There you go. This is the guy. This is the man for the job. Let's get a peep at his stats at level 25. Again, keep in mind that he's a little lower level than everyone else, but Yeah, he's looking a little mediocre, kind of all around the board. His speed's bad, his attacks, whatever. His special attack and defense are what I was sold on, but even though his special attack is allegedly about as high, like base stat-wise, as Rumpig, if I remember correctly, he's looking a lot worse. How did it fare compared to Gyarados'? Gyarados has 42, this guy's 55. Yeah, he's not doing too much. Maybe I should work on that Tentacool. Because Tentacool might be useful. Another matchup Giuseppe just doesn't have a move for. This close to just teaching him Dig. I really want to see what his stats look like when he's a Sceptile before I commit to anything with him, though. Like, at this point, he's probably so close, and... You're gonna kill me slowly. I'm going to kill you quickly. I hate you. I need to check something next time I see a Rosalia. I'm gonna choose Gloom. And I would let Coil handle it, but... Now his name doesn't make any sense. Now he's a Pelican and not a Gull. Let's see how much this Limp Attack Fly can do. Yeah, it's kind of what I expected. Hate this woman. Let's see. I guess we just try and surf it because I believe if you fly while paralyzed, there's 2 moments where the attack can fail. Yeah, and that just works. Better sin of misery. You know, getting a peek at Pelipper's like full body. I believe you can get a daily berry and then like some rare berries. Or be a flower, Cyrus berries, you reserve them. Yeah, I believe every day he give a berry, so you can never truly be out of berry. Sure, visit the Pretty Petal Flower Shop. Flowers fill the world. Done for the day, yeah. First berry is always the best one, makes proud that he does. Incidentally, have you heard a good saying lately? Yeah, you can get particular rare berries by giving her good sayings, but you can, dude, I don't particularly have any need for them, but we'll pick all these berries. We're never gonna use, but better to leave them. Better do this than just like let them die, you know? What type of berries are qualots based? Like fruits are qualots based on kumquats? Repa? Well, it's probably a grape or a grapefruit. Raspberry is probably a pear. Pomegg is a pomegranate. That would make sense. Boy, Elias, I'm fishing with wild abandon. Other place that you fish in seas and rivers, you get the power of warriors to fish just about anywhere. Okay. Well, we can't go this way. I see. It's a dead end with only a berry master. In that case... we'll just shortcut our way up there. Thinking about trading Pelipper for the Tentacool, honestly. I mean, yeah, he just seems a little mediocre, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he's useless, but I'm not really seeing the point of him right now, so let's do a tag out. Carvana's special attack and his attack are equal. What does that tell me about this Carvana? Timid nature is probably a speed increase. Speed increase attack down, I think? Yeah, that might be why his attack seems so low. Let me check the stats on a Carvana and a Sharpedo to see, like, cause maybe they could be worth their weight. Level 30 turns into a Sharpedo. Sharpedo has 95 special attack, which is tolerable, but glass defense. Good attack. I would kind of just put him in the same position as... Like, he would just be a faster, frailer Gyarados at the end of the day. He's just a mon who doesn't get any moves. I put my Tentacool. Not the dead one. Oh, did I never catch another Tentacool? Why did I do that? Why did I not do that? You need a Water Stone to evolve. But he needs TMs. I don't think he naturally learns anything. We can check, but I don't think Castform is going to learn any moves. The only move he can learn at this point, Weather Ball. Everything else is useless. He's a TM mon faux show. Because he can pick up fire. He can pick up flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Solar Beam, Blizzard, Ice Beam, Surf. Actually, so his ability to contribute offensively with water is probably limited to Weather Ball. You had how much special attack? $49. Only thing he's worse at is a little slower and a little... You know what? Welcome... Wait, I put the Tentacool in my party already. No wonder I can't find it. Do I have the memory of a goldfish? How could I have forgotten Geljig Jr.? What am I doing? All this humming and hawing just to not use the stupid Trophius because I already have his replacement. My oh my. Alright. Here's your Surf Geljig. And then let's give you B-Share so you can catch up. Yep, if we want to fly, we're just gonna have to pull stuff out of the PC. A little unfortunate to not have a flying mon just kind of in our back pocket, but you know. Only other thing would be potentially replacing Lanoon, because I don't really see Lanoon being that much of a mainstay. I think he's kind of worn out his welcome. Like, he was good while he was good, but now he's... Do you have any moves that could strike a flying Pokemon? Like the move fly? No. Mons that are flying? Yes. For instance. Wow. I was kind of like worried one of these Wingbills was just gonna bust out a hydro pump or something crazy. Not to? I haven't seen one of those yet. No reason to switch out though. Oh, let's... Natsu is weak. Body is nothing. Alright. Birdkeeper calling. Yep, nothing. Nothing too exciting there. Okay. Oh, there's 2 double battles up ahead. Good, good. Actually, you know what? I think Gel Jiggler can get some of this experience directly. Gel Jig Jr. Me, my phone, my parasol, if anyone that was missing, the picture of beauty will be ruined. Your party Pokemon to get different types? Yeah. You're not about to bear witness to that because it's going to be 2 water types, but it's how I'm doing my best. Alright, so we might have made a mistake. You can watch Castform transform though. Castform is so cute. What a fantastically cute little thing. Alright, I think we fear for, Nibon's life, because I don't want to see if he lives a Thunderbolt or anything. He would have been fine, but, hey. Hindsight's 20/20 and all that. Wow. Wow. Yeah, the one fight that I pull, Wait, acid hits both? Oh. Okay, the one fight that I pull... Oh no. Gel Jig, I don't know if you got it like that. Motherfucker. Alright, so his special defense is high, it's not that high. Yeah, there's no way he would have survived that. I don't know why I didn't pull him out immediately. Oh my god. Ugh. Of course you can't move. Alright, well this battle is gonna be fucking obnoxious. It didn't need to be, but if I just led with Giuseppe, we all would have been well. Let's just use Psybeam to... Critical hit. Waterfalls. Can you guys stop focus firing? I am going to fucking scream. This fight's annoying. This is awful. Whoever made this fight, fuck you. Stupid constant rain bullshit in this. And... Go to hell. Yeah, this is so fucking annoying. I should break your face. Alright, well let's just go back and get the fucking Pelipper. Apparently I made a mistake by getting rid of him. Yeah, there's like one thing we're gonna use the Pelipper for. We do just kind of have an open team slot where I'm not really sure what we're doing with it, because Lanoon's gonna get replaced for the Elite Four for sure. I don't really see him doing anything in the next two gyms either. He's just kind of here. Like, he's fine. He's whatever. He's filler. So I'd kind of like to... It's something I felt more strongly about. Alright. Fucking... Go rest with your... father. Yeah, that fight was fucking obnoxious. Just some thunder spamming ass clownery. It was great, great. Alright, let's tag in Giuseppe instead. Clearly he should have never been removed from the front slot because holy shit. I'm still mad. I'm actually mad. Alright, what's your bullshit? What are you gonna pull out? Okay. So you got Thunder Spammers on one end and this fucking clown shit, like this amateur hour. What are we doing? Whatever. And Kata can do like less than nothing to us, so I'm not really too worried about that. Oh, Makahita's gonna get blasted on DOA, dead on arrival. And you deserve it. And you deserve it. Whoa, Mind Reader. Whoa. He can't miss whatever mediocre move he's gonna use. Oh, we just pressed the funny button twice. Oh, I forgot my drink in the other room. I made a highball for this. Coughing, yep. And get out of here. Do not pesco, do not collect whatever. Out of my face. I'm still pissed about that. If I had just led with Giuseppe, we could have cleanly taken out the one thing and been fine. Would have just switched Gyarados out into Electric and been fine. Don't taunt me. I think we could use Cut, and it's fucking berries. Ready. Any special abilities. It is weird to think that Pokemon didn't have abilities in the first two games. They're so core to the identity. Alright, you talk about special abilities and then you use a Mon whose ability I'm pretty sure is fucking, Keen Eye. Oh, we're wasting my time, I see. Be rather proud of yourself. Stabilize just kind of no stats, no weaknesses, but just so mediocre stat-wise that, like, why does it really matter? Cool design, though. I do like him, but he... not made for much. You're obviously thinking. I didn't even have to think a little bit in that fight. I just used my strongest move twice. What route is this? We're still on the previous route. Yeah, this is all 120, so we don't have a single encounter yet in 120. That's how we got our Absol that we're not going to use. One of the 3 fucking dark types, physical attacking dark types in this generation, because they couldn't help themselves. Rain dish for his ability? No. I assume Giuseppe evolves at 35 or 36. There's no way it takes much longer than that. I need to swap for a Lombre. We just keep doing what we're doing. Lombre has no moves. Thankfully, despite its appearance, it doesn't get a... Ow. It doesn't get like a type move. There's no pecking coming from the duck mouth. Good old-fashioned revenge. Leaf. No, just... I don't really know what Nuzleaf could do to us. Unless it blows up. He's growing. Yeah, Nuzleaf and Shifter are mons that are like perfectly fine and good, except they don't learn any moves. Oopsie daisy. Also another physical attacking dark type. Sorry, there was another one. Oops, there was another one. He's actually a mixed attacker, like both his attacking stats are good, but... Agility... He's already the fastest. We don't really need that. Totally fit, but on 8. Alright, not leveled up yet, so it better be next level, because I've been sick of looking at this Grovyle. I like Grovyle, I really do. But let's give Gullible back his thing. Oh man. Or Rangers. Dot. Maybe we can use the power of just spamming Fury. Okay, that did like nothing. And it will continue to do like nothing. I'm just gonna keep spamming Fury Cutter until it's maximally strong. Oh, you're giving me more time to make my Fury Cutter stronger, I see. Clever move. Bug is... I gotta say, Bug wouldn't even be that bad of a type if it had, like, a move. But in this game, they're like, no. No, you will not learn a move. You will get jack shit. You'll be happy. There are no Bug moves worth clicking in this game. Okay, that ruined everything. Let's see. Oh, we're back out on it. Back on the Giuseppe Canyon shit. I'm this close to teaching him Aerialace and Dig. Like, getting rid of his worthless ass attacks. Maybe that's what he's good for. Where do we get Sword Stance? Physical attacking Giuseppe. Here we come. I don't like Nuzleaf's nipples. I don't think they needed to give him that. Also, like, I feel like Nuzleaf is more like Sly of Amon, and they make him like in that fucking like flexing pose. Very weird. Right here. Available, you handle it. Let's use our art of basic prediction and pattern recognition to really dunk on this guy. How do I do it? Gonna do what, like 5 damage? Or it could crit. Strong enough move. I kind of regret getting rid of Wing Attack just because like we have to wait every time we use Fly. Yeah, next time we do Pokemon, it'll definitely be Gen 4 or 5. I'm not really looking forward to going backwards, you know? If we play Gen 2, it'll be like Soul Silver. I always did Soul Silver, not Heart Gold. Gen 2's got like issues. We'll talk about it when we get to Gen 2. Like I kind of want to focus my talk on like some like bigger thoughts on the generations until we get there. But for now, like, I think I'll kind of talk about this gen because we're doing it. But what's the point of that? Makes a little sound effect, that's cute. Alright, what do you got, freak? What a battle. Yeah. He's a bug maniac. Are we in overgrowth range? We gotta be, we're under like half health. This Leaf Blade's probably doing like a what am I doing? Probably doing like a million. I watched a guy rank all the grass starters in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and it was a very weird, like, criteria he made. I don't know. It was also weird, like, judging them based off how well they can solo different fights, so it's like, I wouldn't really consider that how I would call them on good, but then again, I don't know. Different strokes for different folks, I suppose. All Route 120. We're about to get on another route where we can get some other stuff, and a Savaria's on too. A hyper potion. Yeah. Metro Berries and a lady. Can you give me more berries? Are you one of the 4 kids that the... or grandkids that the Berry Master's wife mentioned? Yeah. More berries, and a kid. These are all contest berries that we'll never use. Let's get going. Heal. I do like the clouds across the water because they make the water a lot less boring. Like when you're just looking at the flat water texture, it's very dull. Texture is not the word you use for sprites. The flat water graphic, I suppose. Will adopt the movements of Pokemon and create new ninja techniques. You're a few generations too early. I mean, Ninjask is based off a ninja. Oh no. I get nervous every time I see a coughing after the incident. Fine, we can just weaken him. No coughing's goofy ass can learn Fire Blast and Thunderbolt. It's weird, but it's true. Oh, oops, I should have used Surf. Oh, don't start with me. Come on, if you get blown up on after missing attacks, I'm going to fucking crash out. Misinput. I don't know, Surf would have been a one-shot there. Ninjask, yeah, whatever. Well, they haven't whipped the Shedinja out on us. Could we even beat a Shedinja? Like, come to think of it with my team. Yeah, we have Fly. Yeah, we can. I was thinking about it. And yeah, if we... We have the phenomenal ability to just use the Fly move on Pelipper and call it a day against him. Otherwise, the Shedinja hard walls us. Okay, forgot they need to cure the poison. Mighty and I. Oh, sorry, another physical attacking dark type. I forgot. What were they on Gen 3? All these fucking physical attacking dark types that don't have shit they can do is actually absurd. I can be convinced no one in Game Freak knows what they're doing. Why do I have 4 hyper potions? There are soda pops. I really wish we could buy these in bulk. So good. So good. Are they just called Ramune in Japan? Legendary ruins that exist by legend, or whatever the fuck he said. Giuseppe, become bigger. Become powerful. Feed. Stop on battle and grow large. He kinda needs you to. Actually, you know what? I think I might retire Pelipper as an idea, because the whole reason I was gonna use it was just to clown on the next gym, because like 3 of the things are weak to water, and I was just gonna spam Surf and be like, wow, look at that, these hardcore strategies. But I just realized something. If they're weak to water, this isn't always true, but they're weak to water, but also every single one of them that's weak to water is weak to grass too. Let's just use Giuseppe and Gyarados and call it a day. That gym is going to be nothing. A disgraceful setback. Sorry, Pelipper. Your funny potential is severely lowered. I don't. Yeah, and there's nothing else it can really do. It was just here to spam surf. I'm gonna pull the mask down and say that's it. I mean, it'd be the same potential problem with putting Ludicolo on the team too. It's just like another grass type, another grass type. Game sound is too loud. Okay, I lowered a little bit. Is that better? So loud? Okay. That. I mentioned because I can't hear, like, because I'm not changing the volume of the game, I'm changing the volume of the capture, so I can't tell myself. Gonna do? Oh wait, I should have waited for the double battle. Oh hey, it's a Hex Maniac before the internet lost their shit over these things. Shouldn't call them things. Duskull! He's very cute in a macabre way. I would, And if we catch one in Mount Pyre, I'd be fine with it, but I don't really see us using a sluggish defensive ghost type. And we don't really have anyone to use the Shadow Ball TM once we get it. Pokemon games are great, yeah. Let's see. I've lost. Yep, nothing too bad there. Alright. Oh, finally. Fucking 3 days. Spent so long. Now I can get a look at how his completed stats are gonna look. Seppi evolved into Sceptile. Sceptile does enjoying Nuzlocke. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of mixed on them conceptually, because on one hand, it's nice that there's a bit more tension, because otherwise I lose a match and it's like, oh no. You know, it's really not that big of a deal to lose any particular random encounter. But on the other hand, it does add a bit more tedium. Like if one of my core squad, how frustrating. But if one of my core squad like bit it, the amount of time I'd have to spend like compensating for that would be annoying. I don't know. It's a mixed bag. They're so difficult, but they're fun. Yeah. I've been thinking about if I'm eventually cover more Pokemon games, how I'm going to, like, if I'm going to continue doing Nuzlocke or not, just cause. Again, just different ways to experience the games. Goon. This, I'm sure. Alright, I don't think this counts as a strategy. This isn't anything. Shockwave. There we go. Of course I lost. I'm holding stuff in both hands. It's a good trainer loss. Okay, actual berries that serve an actual function in battle. Good. This is technically a new route. I think this is the route that has the ghosts kind of roaming on it, or it's near there. Could pick up one of the ghost types. I mean, if it's between Dusclops and Shuppet, I know which one I want. I already have a Poochyena. Get out of here. Let's see. Is this an inner route? Oh yeah, this is Route 121 now. Yep, so we can get a new thing here. As long as that's something we already have. And I need to peep his stats. Okay, his attack is notably lower than his special attack, but it's not that bad. Honestly, I'm getting sick of him not having moves. I'm probably just gonna commit TMs to him so he can do more things, pull more weight. I can just aerial ace and dig. How long have you been streaming for? Like a month, I think. Yeah, get rid of quick attack and Fury Cutter for dig, and that will be like actual move coverage. It'll be crazy. Yeah, Rock Tomb can miss. I'm not messing with that. Alright, let's put that on. Yeah, replace Fury Cutter. Fury Cutter's garbage. The potentially interesting move, but it's not practical at all. Alright. Oh, oops. Mightyena. We have a Poochyena. And I count that. I consulted Google, or at some point, it's like, this was free stream? Oh, thank you. Oh. It was a very important cutscene. You not get into the... Oh no, it just takes longer. You can't get into the thing. Anyways. Exploring the grass until something cool get something neat that's not already gotten. We already have an Oddish. Consulted the internet on like how people interpret dupe clause when it comes to evolutionary lines, and they told me don't worry about it too much. Which games do you usually play? I'm kind of just doing whatever at this point. I mean, right now it's just a mix of games that I'm either really passionate about or curious about. Thus far, we've played Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, Dark Souls, Prototype, and then like one-off streams of like Deadlock. Oh, and Portal. Forgot about Portal 1 and 2. Is there nothing else in this route? I thought there were ghosts here. Yep. Next is going to be Hades 2, because I mean it got the official release this month or last month. Play a lot of variety games. Yeah. There's a lot of games to see. I don't want to be like tied down too much to any like niche. Oh, sick. Sick spike. I didn't even see what she's about to send out. It doesn't matter. Giuseppe got this. Oh yeah, he just learned dig. Good for him. Yep, glad I decided to commit the TMs. I was getting tired of him not using like having any moves. Honestly, probably should have taught him Rock Tomb earlier on into the run. That sucks. It's fine. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. Ouch. Yeah, if that's a crit, we don't have much to worry about here. And it doesn't seem to know Poison Tail, which would be like the only attack that... Here. Alright, let's... Oh. Okay. Okay. Let us rotate around. Double battle there. Probably just handle that with the old, Nevon and Coil Shriek. Fearless, you're nice how tough we are. Okay. Maybe we get something cool in the Safari Zone. I don't know. I'm struggling to figure out what my last slot's gonna... Those is very threatening. I mean, hopefully with the attack drop it's less though. Have you ever tried shiny hunting? I have not. I used to date someone who was really into it though, but I promised them one day that I was gonna get them a shiny Galar Ponyta, and then I forgot to do that. I think we can... that should be fine. Yeah, I mean, honestly, we could have just not attacked at all because of Truant, but it's fine. Confuse both targets or just one? It is both. Okay. We just play through it. I don't really think it's gonna be that big of a deal. Oh. There we go, that should finish it. I think the... I'm hunting in Scarlet and Violet. That's fair. I haven't played Scarlet and Violet in a minute. I did play it. I did beat it. I remember, again, with the same ex, I was going to do a Nuzlocke with them of that, and, like, people made, like, a tool to, like, generate a random encounter for you type thing. To do this jank-ass way of healing. I have patience for it. Yeah. Oh. Lily Cove for that. That's a bit annoying because I'm not even going to use a Pokeblock at all while I'm there. I'm just going to throw a ball at the first thing and hope. Whatever. We'll get to Mount Fire eventually. I think just keep using these two. I love more than checking out other people's Pokemon. See Pokemon I've raised. What was I going to say about Scarlet and Violet? Yeah, I was going to do an Nuzlocke of that because some people have made a tool where you're just like, click on a section of the map and it'll tell you what you're catching there. I was like, okay. Like, that's your encounter. First shiny Pokemon is shiny Rayquaza. Or Rayquaza. I don't know. Actually, no, that one's official pronunciation. Nice. Mine was a Wurmpool. Let me think. Yeah, I've bumbled into Shinymon just kind of in general during playthroughs, just, you know, because I've been playing since I've been a kid. I can't remember if my first was a shiny Fearow or a shiny Wurmpool. It was one of the two, but... like, just kind of naturally over the course of playing, those are the only two I remember. And then I really wanted the shiny Wurmpool to evolve into Dustox, but I got a Beautifly out of it, so... quite harrowing. Yeah, the shiny Wurmpool looks decent because he's purple, but he's not much anything, really. And shiny Fearow, like, I like Fearow. I think he's a very good mon for, like, a playthrough, but he's not He's one of those like brown mons that kind of turns into an off-tint green. So it's like, you know, whatever. I don't think I have been so lucky as to get a cool shiny while I've been bumbling around. Awesome. Spectacular. Yeah, they're very supportive, those two. Good for them. Revive. There's a lot of... Okay, you can go around him. He's gonna get in the way regardless. Wingle? Already have a Wingle. No, thank you. Let's get oil in here. So excited for upcoming Pokemon game. I'm kind of mixed on it. I'm glad Mega Evolutions are coming back. I do think that they're probably the best of the generational gimmicks. Like Z-moves and Terra types or whatever. I think Mega Evos are neat. I don't. This is the first Legend Arceus, well, not first Legends Arceus, the first Legends game. I kind of fell out of it super hard because it's like it was neat and novel for a little bit, but it's the little changes to the battle system with the styles I wasn't super into. So I'm not quite certain that I will be that interested in the next one, but I'll definitely like check it out. Releasing it on October 16th. Yeah, that's closer than I thought. You know, for some reason I wasn't paying attention to that. The only Switch 2 game that I'm really like got my eye on. Did you watch the trailer? No. I don't think so. I watched a trailer like ages ago. There was probably a more recent one that had more information. Yeah, the only, like, if I'm being honest, the only Switch 2 game that I'm kind of keeping my eye on right now is the new Fire Emblem. Big fan of that series. Because everything else on the Switch 2 right now, and Kirby Air Riders, I think that's interesting, but I kind of have to... It'll be a second before I drum up the funds to get a Switch 2. Let's see if I would never taste defeat on their next win. I'm entering them in contests. Trailer is insane. This routine, defeat 5 trainers a day. You're number 5. Ooh. Alright. Manectric and Loudred. No real threats here. It's kind of a bit of an odd aside. I completely changed the way I look at not random, but like the normal encounters in this game once. I can't remember who told me this, but they delivered the information. It's like, yeah, trainers only use the natural learn sets of Mons. They don't use anything other than that. So you never have to worry about them like side swiping you with some weird option that you wouldn't think normally on them. It's like that Shiftry is not going to pull out like nearly any move because Shiftry's moveset, like natural level up moveset, is garbage. Yeah, that's why he's using Harden. And like the only thing we have to worry about from the Loudred would be a Stomp. It's just like it makes them much more notably easy. Grant, I don't think that's completely true because there was a trainer that was spamming Chikorita, Tepig, and Toad. Oh yeah, I knew that. I am most interested in Tepig and what it's gonna get. Tepig is my favorite Gen 5 starter. Toad and Chikorita are about like on par, in my opinion. Oh, nice job. Which is Tepig. Yeah, he's good. I honestly, and I was gonna save this for like whatever I do Gen 5 someday. But I think that like the whole like yes, it was kind of bad that there were 3 firefighting starters in a row, but I really think Tepig was bearing the weight of the other 2 sins for being the 3rd one in the row. Because he was really cool. He looks sick. Jen only picked 2 stars, or for Gen 2. Yeah. Yeah, I guess combining it with the other Legends game, that means that that means every Gen 2 mon is getting an alternate Evo. Which is fair because, I mean, Feraligator's good, but it's a little dull. I mean, like, when it comes to move sets, I'm kind of talking competitively here. What do you think about new Megas? I have seen Victory Bell. I think he looks kind of funny, and I think that we need good, funny-looking Megas. And I have seen Hawlucha, and I think Hawlucha's cool. On a competitive battling thing, it's kind of like a dumb dweeb tangent. But it's interesting. I'm kind of curious what they're going to do to Hawlucha to make Hawlucha good in Mega, because like the big thing that makes Hawlucha so good is his ability, but the one where he doubles his speed if he uses his held item. But you can't do that with a Mega Stone, so I'm curious what he's going to get to compensate. See, Mega Hawlucha, Dragonite, Malamar, and oh yeah, I saw the Dragonite too. Dragonite's weird, and Malamar's one of my like top mons. I think he looks incredibly cool, so I'm glad that he's getting some love. Let's see here. Thinking about all the type variety I could have had on my team if I didn't get all my other flying types killed, so I'm stuck with a water flying and a grass flying. Yeah, again, I am curious about the new Megas. I want to see. Yeah, I'm curious what abilities they're gonna get, because it was kind of interesting. The Legends mons had a bunch of weirdo moves and whatnot when they got ported over to like standard battles. Right, a whole bunch of dolls and posters. Of course, let's cut a Pokemon, turn it properly, or worry if you're raising them, battle with you. Yep. I don't think. Yep. Pretty sure May's kind of infamously not that tough. I believe this is the last encounter with her too. Yeah, things are not looking good for her when she's leading with Atropius. It's just we're using Sweet Scent. This ain't your day. Which Pokemon is your favorite? Game or like the individual Pokemon? I guess I could just answer both. That's not a big deal. Favorite generation is 5, so black and white. Favorite actual Pokemon? Probably. Oh, hey, we're about to see him. That makes it convenient. Probably Ludicolo. I think he's quite funny, and he's a good he's really good in rain. And I liked to mess around with rain teams a lot. But, I don't know, I feel like mentally there's just so many categories for like a favorite, because like, Ludicolo is my favorite on the more, like, goofy end of things. He's a charming little fella. Or it's like, oh, like the sickest Pokemon would be like a Bisharp or something. Yeah, there's a lot of, so many of them that picking one. Okay, Twister's garbage, dude. Do not learn that. Yeah, Ludicolo is a good type too. I think I like the fella. I don't know. Maybe at some point I will fill out one of those, because someone shared it in a server one time, like a big form where you could like fill out your favorite Mon of every type in every generation and your favorite Mon in general in every generation, so on and so forth. I could fill that out at some point. Or maybe get a bunch of my friends on one day to... I should have switched, but I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. Yeah. We're doing quick attacks, we're not doing too hard here. Yeah, or get a lot of my friends on and then compare ours. Or Shiny Umbreon. Shiny Umbreon does look really good. I've technically caught a Shiny Umbreon, but like that was back in the day on the DS, so with an action replay, so that's cheating. That doesn't count. See, the battle had become this strong, didn't it? You know, going back to Little Root, kind of decent group of Pokemon. It's coming along, so I'm going to show my dad. What are you gonna do? All right, got her to get out of the way. Umbreon is really good. So my first Pokemon game was Pokemon Colosseum, so Umbreon and Espeon are like really up there in terms of guys that I think are just neat. What do you do besides stream? Unfortunately, I don't have too many other hobbies other than like gaming, but because I live by myself, so most of my days are either sleeping or working. Oh, I finally get the move deleter. Yeah, I don't live a particularly, like, adventurous life. I've been meaning to go out and, I guess, like, that counts as a hobby. Sometimes on the weekend, go out to the bar and sing karaoke, because I'm quite a big fan of that, but I just haven't, lately I haven't done it. I haven't done it in months. Months and months. I just, like, every time I get to my weekend, I can't summon up, like, the drive to go out at night. It's just like, like, I'll do it next week. Gathering place for trainers. Let's see. The machine berry blender. Yes. Oh, wait, I hit the B button by accident. Traveling alone, but you're so young. Sure, my kids can learn too. Master Pokeblocks. Okay, so they're... I do not care. We've gained birth quadruplets. You better shotgun a single play together. It makes me happy. Assume they're like berry blending. Multi-battles. I'll say the same thing. I just had to fact check it though. I believe we get the Super Rod somewhere here. And I believe... Oh yeah, we also need to get the berry block. The Pokeblock thing so we can actually go to the Safari Zone. They'll let us in. Thank you. Okay, hello, it's reception counter. Should I get your Pokemon archives? Nah. Oh, let me check. First. Making sure that I'm not receiving any. Alright. Yep, just someone confirming something. Good. Cove Lily, remembers Cove Lily is Lily Cove. We arrived on our honeymoon. I haven't seen a dragon cipher. We're flying away in the sky. Look, cool Pokemon like live in the Hoenn region. See many rare Pokemon as you can. believe they're talking about Rayquaza, I'm sure. I've only played Emerald once in my life. I owned Sapphire as a kid, so I don't remember quite the differences in the story beats. Like I know that instead of just catching Kyogre in the Cave of Origin, like you do in Sapphire, I know the Groudon and Kyogre get into their little spat, and then Rayquaza has to come down and be like, get him out. Why didn't you have any customized panels yet? Because I'm lazy. This is gonna be the honest answer. I keep thinking about doing it, but I don't want to do it. Dealer by some art. I am going to have like some more bells and whistles eventually. One of my friends is working on art and stuff for the channel, but like all the borders and things, that's probably gonna be on me. Okay, beautiful smiling with Pikachu on her lap. That's not on her lap. She's clearly standing next to it. Whatever. Hey, grass Pokemon swing in the breeze. Anything. Social. Customize social ads to your about section. Oh, yeah, those. Yeah, I just haven't thought to do it. I thought you were talking about like overlays and stuff. Yeah, I just haven't thought to do it. Probably might get on it later today or tomorrow, just kind of depending on how things go. Oh right, yeah, we got this is where you fill in like things for that. I mean, custom artwork streamers, I do paid commissions. Ah. That's fair. I'll probably just I think for my art I already got my one buddy Rose on the mission. We have her working on stuff. On your corner. Oh right, the lotto, which is we're very much not likely to win. Thing. Yeah, figures. Alright. Now it's time to peruse them all, see what we can actually buy. Let's see. Max repels are a ripoff. Panels can show if you're comfortable. Yeah, it'll be fine. Let's see. Okay. Do we need more of these? Yeah, we got none currently. Well. Discord, yeah. There we go. Oh, Fluffy Tail, I forgot about those. Don't need any more Pokeballs currently. And checking to see if any of the NPCs actually give us anything. Nope. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Carbos. Okay, sideway already. Oh, yeah, whatever. Vitamins are just too expensive to buy. Battle items, which I'm not using. Protect. Safeguard. Reflect and light. Don't really see us needing any of these. Let's see, Fire Blast. Yeah, okay. Fire Blast, Thunder, Blizzard, Hyper Beam. Also don't really see any of these being useful. There's just accuracy issues on all of them. Except for, I guess Fire Blast is fine accuracy. Posters for the base, which we're not interacting with at all. Stuff. I'm going to assume everything in here is for the base, but big thorough. Yeah, just seats. And dolls. Oh, cool, Duskull. Alright, nothing too interesting there. I'm dry thirsty. They set dates for clear out sales, watch TV, but they never show any commercials. Oh wow, we're actually full up on stuff. Well. Well, it's much faster than buying the soda from the guy in Slateport, so hey, never works. Okay, you got it, champ. See if I can't do that with... Well, Substitute could be good, but... only being able to use once is kind of a bummer. I don't really... I guess Substitute Focus Punch is a possibility for Loom. I don't think any upcoming battle really, what was it? No. I don't really think any upcoming battles are going to use status effects to any great degree, so probably not. Probably not worth it to get. And you can use substitutes for other things too, like setting them up on mons that aren't a threat so you can preserve that HP for something that is, but not too terribly worried. I think we just head our way back to... That was it. Yeah, we just bumblefuck our way back to Mount Pyre and all that, and see if there are any new mons on this route. I defy it to give me something that isn't just... Oh my word! Oh dear. We need to think that this route only has things that we've caught before, or are in the same line as things we've caught before. Oh hey, finally, something new, and it's not good. Great, yep, great, ooh. Exciting, yay. Okay, well. Gently, very gently. Let's see. Oh yeah, Doomish can probably hit it softly enough for it to not just immediately explode. What if it knows Curse and it kills itself? Maybe I should have used Leech Seed, that would have been safer. Oh, that's fine, it's... Oh, Spite. Spite's a terrible move. More annoying than anything. Alright, getting the Ultra Ball. Shuppet's use case, and it turns into Bayonet. Bayonet is very sluggish, but it's got a very, very high attack. Unfortunately, it doesn't have many moves to use with that high attack. Shadow Ball, and then like a normal move. Roams about deep in the night, seeking such negative emotions as grudges and envy. It retreats to its nest when the sun begins to rise. Something is coming to mind in terms of... Shingo? Yeah, sure, it's better than anything I get. I was trying to think like if there was any like people name with like the characters for Rag in them, because he's literally a rag and he turns into a raggedy doll, so... But unfortunately the only thing I could think of was Ragatha, and it's like, that's already a character. It's not original at all. Granted, it's not like Elec Mike out here is the best work I've ever done. Alright, let's go to the Safari Zone. I don't remember how the encounter table in the Safari Zone works. We might get a Rhyhorn, we might get a Doduo, or a Heracross. Please let it be a Heracross. And the only thing Heracross could reasonably do for us is just replace Breloom. And that might be a bit sad. Yeah, there's some weirdo way where the encounters work here. Like, I think there's some specific encounter tables if you go on the acrobike path. And then there's the whole thing about using Pokeblocks to attract mons of specific natures. The whole thing. Overcomplicated for what we're getting into. Oh right, I still have the fishing rod registered right now. There we go. Alright. This deep part of the Safari Zone, surely there's gonna be something at least tolerable? You're not here, but I'm exhausted. I don't have the energy to catch one. Alright, let's wiggle back and forth, see what we can grab. Oh, joy. Alright, well, we might not even catch him, but... Well, her, rather. Starts running, it doesn't stop. Its tiny brain makes it so stupid that I can't remember why it started running in the first place. Alright, well, you're not gonna get used for anything. Let's see. I know. Rhydon. Raiden. No. Yeah, we're gonna call you after bread. Rido. There you go. You're not getting used. There's no way. Not in this generation. There's too many big fights that are just like covered in water. He doesn't really have a... When it comes to major fights, there's just not a feasible niche for him, I should think. Anything in here? Ew, just guys talking hot tips. Still, even the most useless mon in a Nuzlocke could, like, die for you. Have anything in the way of moves? No, it's all normal. Yeah, with the next gem, like, 2 mons no levitate, so despite being weak to ground, Rhydon can't do anything to him. Gem after that's all water type, so he's definitely not going to be useful there. Then there's not a single fight in the Elite Four where he would distinguish himself, like her, I get herself. That Rhydon, it's just a bad gem to be a rock ground type in the late game. There's stuff for them to do early on, but as the game like continues, new ghost, old ghost. Want. Can you one-shot it with a Thunderbolt? Shuppets aren't that tanky, but it is about around the same level. Critical hits, so we'll never know. Hey, your spec, you must care for going a lot. Yeah. Found a rest place my Zigzagoon, I cherished it. That sucks. Full ghost. Same ghost. Oh, motherfucker's got a Dusclops in here? A Dust Skull? Don't tell me what may happen like this. Oh, right, she's gonna give us a spell tag. Do we have, like, what garbage item are we holding? I just can't do anything with. I guess this singular potion for now. Alright, we can also put the hard stone up. Yeah, we gotta store and sell some stuff. Probably we should also use these. Speed. Wish could use that. Zinc. Fun always can use being tankier. It really is just a lot of Shuppets, huh? Granted, I guess there are only like 3 ghost types in this generation, and one of them isn't even here. I don't know how good, like, mathematically do not know what the cleanse tag actually does in terms of lowering the encounter rate. But I'm not planning on using it, even. Granted, Manectric isn't holding anything useful. Hang on, how does this encounter table work? Okay, they're both Mount Pyre. Good to know. I do like the outside Mount Pyre theme. You can get a Chimecho here. Chimecho's garbage. Rare. Be a good example of luck that is both notably good and terrible if I manage to get a Chimecho. Because on one hand, wow, that's so statistically not likely. On the other hand, I don't want one. I really, really don't. Grumpig is a perfectly fine psychic type. No need to iterate on perfection. Max Potion, probably going to be overkill unless we do the bonus boss. But again, I don't know. Ultra Ball. There should either be a lot of training necessary before I could even think about taking on Steven after, like, in the post game. Nothing saying I can't. Oh! Oh! I didn't know we could find you here. Well, how precious. I don't know where we get a Firestone, though. Oh, it's holding something too. A berry. I don't really think there's much for us to do with a Vulpix either, though. I mean, if we're lucky, it can learn like a psychic attack, but I don't even think that's true. I guess Will-O-Wisp is useful for some things. Oh wow, the Rossberry he stole. Funny how that works. Alright. Yeah, I'd get to it. I just didn't want to... interrupt the thought on it. Okay, Elect Mike, you can use a move eventually. There we go. That should work. I think another one would be strong. Hey, let me... Free to control fire, making fiery orbs fly like Will-O-Wisp just before evolution. Its 6 tails grow hot as if on fire. Neat. Vulpix. Foxes. Pixar didn't happen is way too long. We're just gonna name it Oopa. Get yourself to the box. You ain't gonna be doing anything all game because for the same reasons Rhyhorn's bad. A fire type. I mean, again, in the post game maybe, just because Steven is that team full of skill types, but a long ways to go. It's one of my mini Sody Pops. Make sure Mike is topped off, because, yeah, Aqua Goons. Don't think they have anything that can't be defeated by just using Thunderbolt. You know, despite Coughing being kind of a generic evil team mon, I don't believe any of the Aqua or Magma guys use it. On the sides here. Huh? Hang on a second. Yeah, it's all part of Mount Pyre. Okay. If it had a funny name like Mount Pyre Summit, I would have, like, this counts as a new area, I could get something else. I'm really struggling to finish that last slot. I don't know what it could be. It's Zubat. Honestly, Zubat wouldn't be that awful for the team, all things considered. But I don't know how to speedrun raising its friendship to turn into a Crobat. Also don't know if it learns any useful poison type moves. That's very aesthetically pleasing, all the little sprites in the aligned in the Aqua logo. Puchina and Whalmer. Pretty simple solution. think any of the Aqua fights have Aqua or Magma have anything particularly notable. They're just very exploitable. Oh yeah, I already looked at them. I just did message. They don't worry about it. I'll we can talk shop after all things. Benetrix's back sprite looks weird. It's got a very odd head. Anyone let me Team Magma join Team Aqua that badly would consider it. The olds. Team Magma's Maxi got ahead of us, we also got what we wanted. The red orb preserved an Empire. Archie now in my possession. Ultimate objective fruition. Cannot happen not only the blue orb, but even the red orb been taken. They must never be separated, they belong together. Orbs. I left this behind. Magma emblem. My experience was fine sauce. Sincere, we can fail. Okay. Well, distracted by fear, rush just clash for the Pokemon land and Pokemon sea. Land race mountains, create constant sea. Wave, card out oceans, fierce duel rage without end. Built in massive infernos and vicious storms. Blue orb and red orb brought an end to the calamity. Light poured from two orbs and becalmed the ranged adversary. Fairway Docile dove deep into the sea where eventually they disappeared. A whack that Groudon disappeared into the ocean. You didn't think that he belongs there, but what do I know? We can't escape rope out of here? That's a shame. And we can't fly because we don't have Repelliver. Well, dang. Well, we might as well take that item off. Got it. Did you pick up? Super potion. I don't remember what the hint is for where you're supposed to go now. Like, I think I remember, but it is odd. Oh, more shop it. I don't want it. We do have a ways to go before our mons are level 40. Like, the counter rate sure is out here. Someone told me that the lightning rod ability actually increased the encounter rate, I would believe them. Alright. Other mighty, you know. Take turns scaring each other. And Surf, take him out. Nope. Gyarados' mediocre special attack strikes again. I don't know where the Earthquake TM is in this game, but I think it's high time Gyarados replaced Dragon's Rage with that. Oh wait. Let's see if there's anything over here, and if there's not, then we have to go clear to that one mountain. Whose name? Oh, oops. Oh, what's that? Not near awake, you can have this. It rest. Search for good health. Yep, it is rest. Okay, rest is alright, but I don't. Killer cat. Natural formation. That Team Aqua lot came made their own renovations. Called safe. Nature loving Team Aqua, but what they do and what they say don't match at all. Art scale. Convenient. Come on. Fair, well, we're looped by the water now. What do you want? You're messing up our training. So can you, like, get lost? Fair enough. Oh, this is a town, so we might as well try and, get an encounter for it. I think you can catch Whalmer here. Think. Right. Thing definitely has more than 40 HP. Like, HP is its highest stat. Nice moves. Oh. Into the Great Ball with you. Oh. Well, that might actually begin to hurt eventually. But this Ultra Ball will probably catch it. So it's no real reason to worry about it too much. Or not. Try it again. There we go. It's a weird thing. I don't know why they renamed the Ultra Ball, because if you look at the pattern on it, like, yeah, it kind of looks like a U on the sprite, but if you look at an Ultra Ball from above, it's a big H. It was a Hyper Ball. This Pokemon usually lives in the sea and survive on land, although not too long. It loses vitality if its body becomes dried out. Well, because it's eventually going to become a whale lord, but this one's female. This whale lady. Could potentially use it, I don't know. Learned some neat moves, but its stats aren't particularly notable other than its fat HP. Oh, Aqua Hideout? I'll gotta... I'll hide anything in here? And we'll do that later. Team Magma Grunt here. Team Magma is trying to awaken an Ost Pokemon at their hideout. Where their hideout be? Do you actually say where it is? Mount Chimney. Yeah, there we go. That's your hint. Yeah, there was a Magma Grunt putzing about on that mountain, talking about ducking into their base, so that's where that is. Grab a flying one real fast. Terribly sorry to Typhoon, but not really the most relevant for battles. Gullible here can handle the travel. Off to... Yeah, that was called. There. Can you get to Mount Chimney from this way or no? Yeah, okay, yeah, the lift is over. How exciting. There we go. And I doubt there's anything in the Team Magma hideout that can't be handled by Gyarados. Oh, we got random encounters in here. Oh, hey, new mon. Not one in the terribly useful category. Again, fire types really aren't that great at this point in the game, but I'm quite a big fan of Torkoal. He's quite cool looking. He's just not particularly useful. I'll give him the also like an honorary mention. I'm like, yeah, he could potentially do something in the post game, maybe. I don't know. I would rather just use Nomal from that. Like, realistically, if you're using any fire type to beat Steven, Camerupt is probably the best. Just hits him hard onto front super effectively. Not that Torkoal's awful, but else using energy it gets from burning coal and losing nostrils. It lets off a sound that's similar to a locomotive's horn. You're gonna be... You can just be Tortuga. Isn't that one water type called Tortuga? Isn't Tortuga just turtle in another language? Another one? Geodude. Oh, we already got our guy for here, and we weren't gonna use Geodude anyways. Oops, that's gonna do like nothing. That is going to do that thing. What are you... I do like Geodude, Golem, and Graveler, but again, just not being able to evolve them fully in single-player games is kind of a big damper on their whole use case. Got that gamer hump. Luciano will just get walloped by a strength, probably. Yep. Nothing too complicated here. right there. You know, I really expect to keep my trap shut and let you waltz by me. You know, I could hope. I think this is gonna be the biggest gap between actually like progressing with gym battles, having to do the two bases back to back for story purposes. But it is what it is. Actually, you know what, come to think of it, I said that the next Pokemon game I do will probably be like one of the DS ones, but that's a huge lie. It would probably be Coliseum before any other one. What? Only Team Magma members are supposed to be in here. You're not just Team Magma's uniform. You rouse my suspicion. I wouldn't mind having a Team Magma uniform. It's a good fit. Just give him the surf because the lowered attack thing probably makes the strength not worth. An Odor Sleuth is a whole lot of nothing. Hey, our friend is a Team Magma member. For chills, you should join Team Magma. Okay. Aha, an intruder. Okay. More experience for me. No real reason to switch. If it ain't broke, don't fix it and all that. I wonder where the best place to pick up experience at this point in the game is, because we got some guys that need training. It just feels like there's a time where all the gym leaders were kind of very tightly packed on max level, and then it went up by 10. And now I just don't know if all my mon are gonna be around that level by the time we get there. Again, not that gym, like the next gym, is really anything I'm worried about. It's gonna be Surfs and Leaf Blades and Surfs and Leaf Blades, and then it's going to be over. There's absolutely nothing to worry about in that encounter. A double battle gym leader could be interesting, but they're so limited and they just use a goofy ass gimmick duo of mons as opposed to like actually complementing each other with a strategy that's good and accomplishes tasks. What's this way? This critical path? There's this side path. There's the other one side path. Oops. Man, this place is very labyrinthian. So many ways to go. This critical path? Maybe. I just guard posting. My left ear's burning up. That's a good joke. Actually, that's a solid bit. Most of the time, trainers just say something kind of weird, so an actual joke is nice. Change of pace. Actually, with Nebon hitting level 36, I guess someone else could take the floor. I think Manectric is a bit behind. And heat exhaustion. It's a bad look for a guy in Team Magma. Oh yeah, Doomish. Breloom got sidelined for the flying type gem, so he hasn't been getting work. This will help reliever. She has fantastic vision. I don't care for Team Aqua or some kid passing by. No one fears with us and gets away with it. Okay. But what if Breloom used Headbutt like a lot? Dang. Wait, how is Doomish missing? Oh right, he got spited that one time. And we haven't been to the Pokemon Center in a while. Like, why is this Mega Drain usage? Wait, oh, something higher level than him. Drink him. Graveler here is going to demonstrate why we're not going to be using a Graveler, because even this flaccid-ass Mega Drain from a not very good special attacker is enough to completely one-shot him. I am not going to live in fear of every single potential water and grass type move that could come his way. What do you got? I want to see Groudon too. They won't even let me see its fail. It's got me feeling really frustrated. Oh no, I blabbed about Groudon. This guy talking about Groudon makes me feel like this is the route that leads to the end of the dungeon. Another Baltoy. Ah. Let me just drain him, I guess. It's not gonna one-shot him because Baltoy's got tolerable defenses. Where do you get Baltoys? In the desert, I imagine? I don't know if Baltoys naturally learn Earthquake eventually in their line. But man, Baltoy and Claydol are just cool looking. They're good design mons. Another Graveler looking to be felled by the suck attack. There is like one single pixel. Maybe that might actually be something I might like. Doesn't seem like it. I'll point it out if we see another Graveler. But it seems like there's like one pixel on their underside that I'm going to dub the Gravelacy until further notice. Oh yeah, ball. PP max. Oh yeah, that's actually really solid. No. Trust that. Okay, but PP max maximizes the usage of a move. I recommend it solely for moves like, I think we're going a little too far. What do you think? Anyways, I only recommend things like the PP Max for moves that just don't have a lot of usage. So like if we gave someone like Overheat or Fire Blast or something like that. I feel like moves with a lot of usage like Mach Punch, like yeah, you could run out of them, but it's not that big of a deal. Or like, yeah, Gyarados has ran out of strength sometimes, but that was on extended adventuring. Like the actual use case of the PP Max would be for like the Elite Four. And even then, like by the time we're dicking around with the Elite Four in that way, we're probably just going to be using Ethers and whatever. Oh, double? Don't bone picked up with you. I'm just following orders. Can't stand heat. Maybe I should have Team Aqua instead. Hey, don't be talking like that out loud. That's a good way to get killed. It's like, I'm really not cut out for the Mafia. Maybe I should join the Triad. That's how you get your nuts cut off. Punch and Leaf Blade. Their shades of green are just so min-maxed to not look good next to each other. I will say this run has given me an increased appreciation of Breloom. No matter which one he confused, he couldn't have won there. Mach Punch means that I can do, like, I could make Doomish go first, or I could just use a... Like, if he used Swagger on Doomish, I just don't use Mach Punch. Use whatever move on Giuseppe and call it there. Foolish fool. I may have lost, but yeah, I really might right for this. I get lonely for the CB in a place like this. We have something beyond belief, and we got the blue orb. All that's left is for our leader to evil laugh. Full restore. Holy. I don't have anything I want to get rid of, but we could just hand off something. Actually, the revives don't sell for that much, and we can't use them, so... Well. I do need to put the held items that don't really have much of a purpose on our Mons just in the box already. They're not really... like the charcoal, the soft sand, like those might get used at some point, but now it's not that point. What's over here? Yeah, there's so many places in the Magma hideout. It's wild. Okay, as roll call, we get important guarding assignments in order that we line up. That's why I'm stuck in this corner. I'm always late to roll call. Considered setting like 2 alarms. That's what I do, and it barely works for me. So 15 alarms. You know, while I'm at work, and no one can remind me, but I should change my ringtone. I'm getting sick of my current one. Mostly, like, the main thing is I need to set, like, special ringtones for people I actually like. Oh, rare candy. Might as well just pick that up and immediately use it, huh? Here. Hold this. It's not that useful. Rare candy, you know, at this point in the game, it's fine value. Obviously, it's better the later and later you use it. It's Giuseppe. I don't know how much experience he had. That might have been awful, but he hypothetically has the longest to go between levels, so. And he's near max. I don't really think we're gonna need him, though. Elders have plenty of battles to... Oh wait, oops, wrong way. Everyone has plenty of battles to hit level 40 in. I mean... Mr. fucking Giuseppe out here... Not Giuseppe, Doomish was... Oh, he's only gained 1 level, actually, I was gonna say. Like, we're gonna, like, look how... That one almost said Groudon, but we already heard Groudon's name. Anyways, I was gonna be like, look at Giuseppe, look at this guy. But he, Fire battle, or just like a volcano. Yay. I'm a volcano. One of our guys was freaking out that he lost his Magma emblem. Wait a minute, was it you who found it? Yeah. I'm in trouble believing this. Yeah. Max Elixir? Okay. Yeah, every PP restoring move is really just like an Elite Four piece of ammo, because again, that's the only place I really see us needing those. Honestly, come to think of it, I'm thinking about like what we need for the future, and someone who's actually like good at using Ice Beam and not Gyarados, who is just tolerable at using Ice Beam, would be useful. Speaking of which, what are the levels looking like? Okay, Elect Mike is kind of the only notably underleveled guy of the main goobers. Yeah, we need some... Oh, you know what? I think we could get one. Maybe. Yeah, we just need some water type, or hell, even an ice type, or something. Someone who can learn Ice Beam and use it well would be great. Because again, Gyarados isn't a special attacker. There are plenty of special attacking water types. Come this far. This? Is that easy to knock down? Yeah. Alright. What do you want? Yeah, this far, so I'll tell you, that's right. If I had ground on sleeping, Maxie went to ground just seconds ago. It's gonna awaken real soon. Hee hee hee. Yeah. Oh, it's Tabitha, right. Because he doesn't look any different than a normal fucking grunt. Hooray for Headbutt. Headbutt just wins. I think when use Headbutt and win. What, camera? I feel like that really takes the wins out of Maxi sales if you also have a camera up. Wah, wah. And here's why we're not using camera. Listen, and it's not that I'm smart enough to not, like, deliberately position my, Mons in front of... Like, if I was using camera up, yes, I'm not gonna throw him out in front of a water type so he could get blasted. I'm just saying that there are so many water types that are, like, in important battles going forward, because we've got a gym leader and an Elite Four who specialize in... And fire... Like, fire is not effective against any of the major enemies going forward until we get to the post-game fight with Steven. And when we get to that point, yes, there is a use case for it. Taken down again. But we're not there yet. And even then, there are other options for that fight. Max Revive, we don't need that, so it's fine. Groudon, I think you're waiting for your sleep bathe in magma. This blue orb is what you saw, wasn't it? I brought you the blue orb. Let it shine, awaken me, and show me the full extent of your power. Oh, shit. Groudon, what's wrong? Wasn't blue orb the key? Groudon, where have you gone? You have seen Pug around uninvited here and there. I get it now. You must have pulled a cheap stunt. So let me go into this. I've seen people talking about, like, the reason... Like, I never interpreted it this way. But I've seen people say this before. It's like, oh, Team Magma's so stupid. Don't they know you need the fucking red orb for Groudon and the blue orb for the other one? And to that I say, why would it work that way? Like, honest question. No, it's not worth it to do that, but I was thinking about it. I did just have a thought doing that. I'm gonna do a funny on on one of the Elite Four members later. I need to like figure out where the TM for Brick Break is. Like honestly, even without your attack lowered, you're putting up those kind of numbers. Like, what's going on, Gyarados? You're normally so much stronger. Like, it's so weird you're not doing that much to him. It's so weird to me that Surf would even do more, even with the Mystic Water. My Idiana secretly have a shit ton of defense? Like, I don't remember that part. Anyways, I have no idea why he just sent his Camerupt in the grinder like that. Crobat. Hey, this thing. Crobat actually has good stats, specifically blisteringly high speed. It will probably outspeed Electrike. What it will do with that speed, though, no idea. Alright, well, let's try again. And it's tough. Oh, that might not have been healed enough for this to not take it out. Nice. In the 3D Pokemon games like Colosseum and Revolution, Crobat has some ugly ass teeth. I don't know why they model that way. Anyways, what makes you a dependent Pokemon? For some reason my Groudon fled, that's what you're trying to say, aren't you? You think I didn't know that? With Groudon gone, there's no longer any need for this blast volcano. Groudon, so this is where we part. Alright, so... and for the thought. Thought that I was thinking about Groudon. I've seen some people say that, like, oh, the blue orb obviously goes to Kyogre and the red orb obviously goes to Groudon. And I never got that being the implication. I just always assumed that, like, oh, the mystic items don't quite line up the way, like, in the most conventional way. And it's especially, like, obfuscating things. I feel like it would be, like, I'd have a stronger argument if Groudon... I'm just gonna use the escape proof, actually, fuck it. If Groudon had blue lines of, like, energy on it, it would probably be easier, but Kyogre does. Like, the fact that Kyogre has those red lines, I mean, just because he's blue doesn't mean the blue thing controls him. You know, just because... I don't know, that always felt like a simple, like a really silly reason for their plan to have backfired. I would just assume that just because you have the orb, you don't have to control them. Or like the old folks said, they're like, we don't, like the orbs are meant to be together. So maybe it's the fact that they're separated that's making them pissed off, not the fact that they have the wrong orb. Oh, this is not helped by matters where I think in the anime, the red orb controlled Kyogre and the blue orb controlled Groudon. If I recall, that's how that worked. Go eat food. Okay. Let's see. What do you want, Team Magma? Boss, he's gonna have to check us up, and where did he go? Or you think it's something that crucial? Oh, that's easy. Alright, Slateport it is. Really thought we were set to go here. Also, I like how it looks when you use Fly off of on while you're surfing, because you just ditch him. Oh no, you didn't ditch him. He went with them, huh? I could have sworn that the animation had like left the Bon in the water. All right, Slateport submarine. There we go. Sorry, was Archie not here? Huh, where was the... Also, I need to register my bike again. Let's see here. Stern Shipyard. Yeah, Stern Shipyard should be where that would be, but not. And after being able to run inside an indoor environment, like walking around in this one just feels so sluggish. Bad, and also where's the fucking submarine? Don't understand. Where are you, Slate guy? Could have sworn. Sworn he was here, but... Oh, there we go. The harbor, not the shipyard. There we go. Hey, it's Gabby and Ty, good. Yeah, that was my first time I filmed for TV. That's nerve-wracking. Oh, you're looking great. A huge discovery on last C4. Found an underwater cavern. I think its habitat Pokemon said to be lying skink. Trying to believe we Team Aqua will assume control of your submarine. Your objectives are meaningless. We expect your total cooperation. Just watch and learn what Team Aqua has planned. Someone using a megaphone. Where did it come from? Harbor. No, submarine. They're trying to take it. Please come with me. Oh, not you again. Your tenacious tracks. Here, I'll give you that. But now, no one can stop us. We're gonna follow us back to our hideout. This is kind of pointless. Why Team Aqua still my Submarine Explorer 1? Alright. Well, now I gotta go clear on to Lily Cove, and honestly, I've been at it for 2.5 hours. I may just call it after the Team Aqua base. Pointy thing, she said. We got rid of our revives. The fuck does she mean a pointy thing? That's kind of pointy. Well, that was my last Rabuta berry, so... Yeah, I'm feeling kind of tired, and I got work later today, so I think I'll just... Yeah, it's 4 p.m. I think I'll do the Aqua Hideout, and then call it, so I can rest. Love being nocturnal. Sucks. Developer's high physical defense means that we're not doing that. Did we press the Pokemon Center, make sure we got everything? Yeah. Yeah, just curious what. Oh, we can't run in their base? Alright, their base is worse, confirmed. I do like the floor plan in here, like the battlefield is nice. Probably replace Doomish's stun spore with a good fighting type move eventually. I either Sky Uppercut or Brick Break. The only reason I'm hesitant on Sky Uppercut is it has like 85% accuracy or something stupid like that. Like it's not even a good enough move to justify that, so. A good teleport dungeon. Everyone loves these. I definitely think Team Aqua has the better base in terms of, you know, being livable, you know. Like, the other one was just, like, rock floors. They had machinery and stuff, but, like, no, like, actual quarters or anything. It was just stone. Stone emitting steam, so it's gotta be swelteringly high there. This looks more like a facility. Aqua's got their, running a tighter ship, so to speak. Pun fully intended, as most are. If you want to see your hideout, you have me to beat. Hey there, what did you think is cooler, Team Aqua's uniform or Team Magma's? Definitely Magma's. I mean, Aqua's kind of bland. I will say Pokemon does have strong character design. There's some of the strength for the series, like, you know, people go gaga over the Pokemon, but the people generally also look pretty good. You know how to make stuff look appealing. I'm just gonna use more T-bolts. I don't really think we're gonna run out, because Elect Mike's not the one doing all the fights here. Yeah, I will say, in future Pokemon games, I really hope that they stop typecasting grunt teams. Because, like, it just makes going through grunt dungeons horribly uninteresting. You're weird, waiting. You owe me a battle too. Okay. But yeah, the fact that grunts use like 1 to 2 mons and it's the same thing over and over again, just it really makes the evil team like not only way less threatening than they could be, just way less interesting. Idle waiting, lost and dazed. Oh, is this good enough? You'll spy A-OK, increase snacks, A-OK, nothing left of KO a pesky meddler. The submarine was already struggling to fit, like, 1 professor and 1 fat guy. I don't know how they're gonna load, like, more than 1 grunt and Archie in. Here's the other interesting thing to mention about, like, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, yeah, Alpha Sapphire, is in addition to the, work panels, the hideouts, pride and joy, you're clueless about where you are, aren't you? Fluster your entire at the enemy and lower the boom, that's our plan. Team Magma, the first thing I had to learn was how these warp panels are connected. That'd be a hassle. Then again, I guess it's not that hard to go back through a warp panel. Drain and T-bolt. Done that. Oh, what was it? I can't remember if we have to solve the plot before the 8th gym leader, or if the plot happens right after the 8th gym leader. What's wrong with you? You're not tired at all. I feel like I think about the warp panels. I'm very tired, actually. Hey, got here already? We underestimated. This is it. I'm cut above the grunts you've seen so far. I don't stop for time. I'm going to pulverize you. You look like just a grunt, though. Oh, wait, no! Hey! Edmund Matt. Yeah, so Matt's in this game. What the fuck? Wait, then is Courtney? We never met Courtney, we just met Tabitha. Huh. Matt looks alright. Oh no, not scary face. I use a priority move, jackass. So much Swagger is a good move, but it's really good for non-Nuzlocks, because here's the thing. Sharply raising an opponent's attack, like giving them a chance to hit themselves in confusion for a lot of damage, pretty cool. Giving them a chance to use those increased stats to break your jaw, probably not a good idea. Wait, Matt sucks. He only has 2 Mon. Tabitha would dog this guy. Where's Shelly? Actually, why even bother with Matt and not just use Shelly? Like, is there gonna be more Matt fights than this one? Double battle with Shelly and Matt? But us too. Yeah, because you're awful. You know, I was doing with your boss got through his preparations. Are you on his way to some cave red sea? You're gonna give Chasey Bear search big wide seas beyond Lily Cove. Will you find it then? Yeah, so we gotta go to Lily Cove and get the dive TM, otherwise we can't really. I think we gotta go around try and figure out how to get to those Pokeballs. I'm pretty sure one of them's an Electrode. Or something of that nature. Wait, no, I'm going to the exit, aren't I? I'm very lost. Yeah, we already beat that guy. We already do this double, well, yeah. Do we hook around and go this way? Oh, right, this annoying garbage. I don't remember there being a horribly wrong answer like that, but whatever. There we go. Okay, one of these might be an Electrode, and that actually makes me nervous. I think we'll put in Giuseppe. He's got, like, he can resist an electric type move and, like, fuck it up. But hey, it means we can get an Electrode. The only thing that's worrying is, you know, I know what an Electrode does. You know what an Electrode does. I don't think it's strong enough to do it to a full health Sceptile, but you know, it could happen. Let's go ahead and throw the Ultra Ball out. I'm just trying to get him. Not gonna use Electrode, but he is like a, and he's just kind of an alt Manectric really in terms of like what we would use him for. He's just really fast. He's a really fast electric type attacker. I believe he is weaker offensively than Manectric, unless our uniquely stat-screwed Manectric is an exception. Appear in great numbers at electric power plants because they feed on electricity. They cause massive and chaotic blackouts. We're gonna name him Trodio, like rodeo. You can also name him like King Trode after the Dragon Quest Dragon Quest character. Granddad. Let us go with paralysis heal. Yeah, I bought a stupid amount of them for some reason. One Master Ball, I mean, doesn't really. Nugget also doesn't matter. Another Trode. Money and a Master Ball. The Master Ball, I don't really foresee us needing it. I mean, we're not going to use legendaries. Well, that cleaned itself up. Can we rope out of here? I would like to. It's a building, it's not a dungeon. Fuck. Alright. One of these gets me to the beginning, and I think it's this one. Where's the Master Ball in, if you're playing Ruby. Where's your Master Ball? Because I always remember that one, but... Oh, well, anyways. Now we can just get out of here. Yeah, the Master Ball, I mean, they're nice to have, but... Hot take, I think Master Ball should be, like, rare but farmable as opposed to being, like, a one-of thing. Because all making the Master Ball does is it just makes it to where, like, one boss, like, one legendary encounter per game is just mitigated. And then there's, like, roaming legendaries, and then those are a pain in the ass, so... I don't know. That being said, I think we are just about done here. I need to rest. We have successfully progressed the plot to where we are back on doing the gym challenge, and that's what the game wants us to do. When we return tomorrow, we'll do the gym that I've talked about a whole lot, that I've referenced probably being really easy. Maybe it clowns on us, who knows? Actually, I want to check that Electrode's stats real fast, just to do a quick comparison of Manectric's deck. 72. Alright, 72 from a level 35 Manectric, and that's with EVs and whatever. I don't know how much that potentially matters, but... more than some, I'm sure. And you, Mr. Trode? 56. Yeah, okay. His are notably worse. So even Trodio with the electric move. Again, only thing he's got going for is being really, really fast. Prison. Okay. I mean, it's nice to have like an actual like backlog of mons. It's just a shame that we're not using any of these. Not a chance. I mean, if there was any replacement that I could see being made, honestly, Magnemite replacing Manectric wouldn't be that bad. Main thing is, like, we would lose speed, but we'd gain, presumably, strength, because his special attack's not that far behind, even in stage 1. And a more useful defensive typing that can actually resist a number of things, as opposed to just trying to outspeed them. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Thank you for tuning in, but I need to sleep. So I will see you all